right, good friends. Today we get to make these really great paper banners. Check it out. When we open it up, it has all these pretty shapes on it. And when it hangs up, it looks like a nice little pretty flag banner. Now friends, when you get yours is gonna be folded like this. It's also gonna have the marks on it to show you exactly where to cut. So friends, when you're working today, all you're doing is you're taking these little lines and you're cutting right on the line, and it takes a bite out of the paper. Same thing, see how it takes a little bite? Cut that away and it's like, oh, little bite's gone. When you get it all cut out, it'll look like this one, and then it'll open up, and it'll have holes in it. My friends, today you're gonna be using the scissors. Let's check out these scissors. Our scissor boxes have two different kinds of scissors in them. Because friends, some of you like to cut with your left hand and some of you like to cut with your right hand. And depending on which hand you have to use a different kind of scissors. These scissors that are yellow and red, these are for the left-handed friends. So you would use them on this hand, on this side. If you are a friend who is using your other hand, your right hand, you would use the solid scissors. Now they might be solid blue or they might be solid red, but they would have no lightning bolts. Like this one is a solid pair of scissors. So this is for the right hand. See the difference? So this one's for the left, and this one's for the right. Now, no matter which scissors you use, you're gonna put your thumb into this small spot. So let's look at this really careful. On a pair of scissors, there's a hole that is small. And then there's a hole that's really, really big. This one is for your thumb. So thumb goes into this little one. And then for that big one, that is your two fingers. So friends, I have two fingers and I have my thumb. Thumb goes up, I'm ready to cut. Let's say that together, ready? Thumb goes up, you're ready to cut. My thumb is up. See my thumb, it's right there, and I am ready to cut. So my friends, I'm gonna keep my scissors straight, and let's look at this. I have a line here that goes bump, bump. It's two curved lines, so I'm gonna put my scissors in, open up nice and big like an alligator bite, and I'm gonna squeeze down to that little chipmunk bite, and then I'm gonna open up back to an alligator, and I'm gonna squeeze down to that tiny little chipmunk. Little chipmunk is small. Now this, look at that, that's scrap. I'm gonna take my little scrap and I'm gonna ball it up, make it really tiny. Oh, look at that tiny scrap. And I'm gonna put that in the scissor box. My friends, let's see another one. Ready? Ooh, look at this one. I get to take a little bite out of it. So again, my thumb is in the small one. Thumb goes up. I'm ready to cut. And I'm gonna take a nice big alligator bite all the way down to the end. Ooh, I'm gonna stop right where the line stops. And then I'm gonna go to the other side and squeeze, stop where that line stops, and now look, that bite comes away. My friends, you're gonna keep doing this to each one of these lines. Every time you see a line, you're gonna give it a squeeze, and you are gonna take a bite out of your paper. Let's fast forward and see how that turns out. All right, friends, this last one, this is the challenge one. I really just want you to do your best. This one's a challenge because it's all curved. Now watch when it curves. My thumb is up, and when I squeeze with my scissors, my paper has to turn. I'm turning the paper, friends. As I turn the paper, I go around the curve. So now I'm gonna turn it again. And now I turn. Look at the paper turning with my cut. My scissors stayed straight that whole time. Now friends, I have all of this scrap paper, just tons of little scraps. I'm gonna make sure that I take all of my scraps and really ball them up. I don't want any little scraps on the floor. We gotta keep our area clean. So we ball up all those little scraps. Scraps go in the scissor box. We do not get up out of our seat to throw away. This is where your trash goes. My friends, ready? Let's see how we did. You ready? Oh, we did it! Friends, you get to cut 2 of these at least. And you know, when you're cutting, I just really want you to do your best. Just Try your best to follow the lines and have that reveal at the end. See how it turns out. As long as you keep it folded while you're cutting and you follow the lines, you're going to have something that looks really cool when you get done.